Welcome to adding a new client profile. This video was created to help Clarity HMIS users in the Cincinnati-Hamilton County, Ohio 500 Continuum of Care to supplement the basic Clarity trainings. In this video, we are going to cover the following aspects of Clarity: how to add a new client profile to Clarity, the data elements collected on the profile screen, the documentation options for the release of information, as well as adding or updating individual privacy settings. Let's begin on the client search screen. Select Add Client. This brings us to the client profile intake screen. We are going to create a profile for the sample client. The first field is the Social Security number. Because River is a sample client, we are going to enter all zeros. Remember, it is okay if an individual does not wish to give their Social Security number or only knows a partial number. The next field is Data Quality Marker for the Social Security number. This field is included for all required information and is extremely important. This is what Clarity uses, along with other criteria, to check and prevent the duplication of client records. As you will see, there is either a separate data field for the data quality marker, or the data quality fields are available in the drop-down option boxes. The next data field is the client's name. Select the quality of the name. Next is date of birth. Make sure to also select an accurate data quality marker for the date of birth. If you are working with an adult who does not know their birthday, enter an approximation. Additional criteria, if available, is middle name and suffix, like junior or senior. Also, a place for alias is available. Next is gender. After that is race and ethnicity. Take note, you have the ability to select multiple criteria for gender and race and ethnicity. Select all that apply and the sections are added to the entry line together. If the client is a veteran, selecting yes will add additional criteria to be answered. At the bottom is the contact and emergency contact information. You cannot save the data until you complete the Release of Information section. This section is at the top of the screen on the right. If the client has agreed to share basic profile information and after reviewing the current COC HMIS Privacy Notice and Client Consent Form, set the permission to yes. Currently, the consent is valid for 7 years. The default sections are the day and 7 years after you enter the data. If you met with the client at an earlier time, please adjust the dates accordingly. The methods by which you document information for client consent can be kept in the following forms. The first is electronic signature. This would allow the client to review the consent form digitally and sign it using a mouse or a touchscreen. Click e-sign document after selecting electronic signature. Review the consent form, sign the form, choose apply, and select save. This will add the completed e-signed document over to the right. Another form is Attach PDF. A PDF would be a physical file that is scanned and uploaded to the computer. Locate that file by choosing Select File, find the document, and Select File. That would also add it to the Clarity database. The next method is Signed Paper Document. A signed paper document would simply request that you specify a location where the document can be found. One important thing to remember is do not reveal any names of the agency or agency address or any other information that would indicate a specific agency. This location note could be, for example, kept in file cabinet ABC or in office 123. Another option is verbal consent. The final option is household. This option is intended for clients who are under the age of 18 and/or dependent. A release of information must be completed by a qualified adult household member that has a signed release on file that will cover the dependent. You will now be able to save the client record. Remember to always scroll to the top of the screen to look for the green banner. If a client chooses not to share basic profile information or not to sign the release of information, set the permission option to no. You would then be able to save the record. There is one more step that must be taken to set a client's profile to private. After the profile has been successfully saved, with the release of information permission set to no, click on the shield icon to open Client Privacy. In the Privacy section, set the client privacy to private and save changes. On this screen, you can also access previously documented releases of information or add a new release of information. For any HMIS related questions, you can email the Strategies to End Homelessness HMIS support team at hmissupport@end-homelessness.org or reach us at 513-263-2790 Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. We also have a knowledge base of help articles found online at stay.freshdesk.com. Thanks for watching.